And we welcome you inside of the Ralph Engelstad Arena here in Thief River Falls, where it's the Section 8A Girls Basketball Championship game right here on KROX, as it's the Fosston Greyhounds taking on the Kittson County Central Bearcats. Good evening, everyone. I'm Tyler Hergert. Joining me in a little bit will be Chris Fee, as this is an exciting one. It's the Fosston Greyhounds who come into this one. They were the #1 seed in the East subsection. They won the East subsection championship game on Wednesday night with a 63-52 victory over Kellier Northome right here on this floor, as they have a record of 28-2 on the season. The Kittson County Central Bearcats come into this one 24-4 on the year. They had a 81-73 victory over the Sacred Heart Eagles right here on this floor on Wednesday night to claim the West subsection championship game. The stakes are simple. It's winner to state, and loser their season ends tonight. Fosston, they were in this game a year ago, but they lost by 3. However, they did defeat Kittson County Central in overtime, 56-54 earlier in the season. That was the only matchup between the two sides. So we are going to step aside and we'll take a break, hear from both the head coaches coming up on the Riverview Health pregame show here on KROX.
Something that matters, something big without a big price tag. Welcome to Northland Community and Technical College. Here you can have a big impact on a small campus in classrooms that mirror today's workplace, with instructors who teach from experience and know you by name. You've been waiting for a place like this. Are you ready?
Shopping for groceries is easier than ever with Hugo's Family Marketplace. To simplify life, Hugo's offers convenient online shopping with delivery or curbside pickup at GoHugos.com. Even better, shop on the go with the Hugo's Family Marketplace smartphone app. Download e-coupons, recipes, grocery lists, weekly ads, and place your grocery order right from your phone. Save time and save big with Hugo's Family Marketplace, your hometown grocer since 1939.
You're gonna find more low prices, more great stuff when you go to Hugo's.
From shoulder to hand, hips to toes, and everything in between, the Riverview Health Orthopedic Team has you covered. With advanced training and joint replacements, upper and lower extremity, spine, foot, and ankle care, you know you'll be in good hands with Drs. Spinell, Schall, Sekundiak, Stanky, Kim, and Abasi. For appointments, call Riverview Clinic at 218-281-9595.
Riverview Health, exceptional people, exceptional care. Riverview Health.
This is Lindsay Erdman, Executive Director at Benedictine Living Community of Crookston. It is our privilege to serve the Crookston community and the surrounding area by offering a continuum of care ranging from assisted living, skilled nursing care, memory care, short-term stay and rehab, and outpatient therapy, including physical, occupational, and speech therapy. We also offer many employment opportunities with great benefits, on-site daycare, and a scholarship program. Contact us today at 218-281-3424 or benedictinecrookston.org.
It's always growing season here at United Valley Bank. We're focused on growth for our customers and communities, success for farms and businesses, and improvement for ourselves. Partner with us, and you'll see firsthand just how much the right hometown banking team can change your perspective. Together, there's no limit to the heights we can reach.
United Valley Bank, our roots make us stronger.
Member FDIC, an equal housing lender.
2.
We continue the Riverview Health pregame show here on KROX with the head coach of the Kittson County Central Bearcats, Coach Mark Johnson. And Coach, congratulations on making it to the section championship game. Had some adversity in the West subsection championship game against Sacred Heart.
Yeah, we overcame a hole we dug ourselves and found a way to get out of it. And, you know, that's kind of what this time of year is about. You have to find ways to persevere and be standing at the end of the game.
You get to this point in the season by learning how to win games, figuring out how to win games. How did you guys do that after being down by 17 in the first half?
Well, the message we said is you just got to forget about what's happened up to this point. You can't worry about if you think it was or wasn't a foul. You can't worry about what was going on out in the, what happened previous to it. You just got to go out and work as hard as you can and let some of your natural ability take over. And fortunately, we were able to find enough of that to get the job done.
You have a very young squad, a team that hasn't been here, and on the other side in Fosston, they've been in this very game. They were here last year, but you guys saw each other in the regular season. Does that help your team in any way?
Well, I think it helps both teams. You get a chance to know a little bit about the opponent firsthand instead of by someone else's stories or watching film. So you get a feel for each other. You know some of the abilities. And the fact that we both played on a bigger floor against each other, that changes too. This isn't a high school court. This is a bigger college court. There's more room, and you have to be a little more precise about what you're doing.
What do you remember about the Greyhounds?
Well, they have one of the best floor leaders in the area. I mean, she just handles the ball well. She's strong. She does a nice job of handling pressure. And then her sister is a dynamic scorer and a great shot blocker. We need to get her off her feet. We need to get misdirection. We need to be able to get to the basket. They're a disciplined team. The analogy I've used, I think, when people have asked me about it, is said, we're two contrasting styles. I think if they had their choice, they would want a 3-minute shot clock. If we had our choice, we want a 5-second shot clock.
And it'll be an interesting confliction of paces throughout the game, but how's the health of your team?
Yeah, we've been able to dodge the bullet. A few little sniffles and a few little flu bugs, but nothing that's been putting anyone down or missed any practice time, so we're good.
Do you have 2-3 keys to getting the section championship tonight?
Yeah, I think the big one is we have to make sure they work for every basket. We can't give up easy points. Because we're going to put on pressure, because we play pressure, there's going to be some times where they get over the top and we make a mistake and they get a layup here and there. But if we can limit those opportunities and make them work through us instead of over the top of us, I think that's big. The second one is rebounding, and always is rebounding. You can't give good teams second chances at scoring. You saw the other night when they made their run against North Montpelier, they were getting 2, 3, 4 shots on every offensive possession. Well, that's just a recipe for disaster. So those are the two big ones.
And it can also slow the game down, too, for a team that likes to play up-tempo.
Yeah, because if a team's getting 3 or 4 rebounds, they're probably also going to end up committing a foul because you're out of position, and then they get to the free throw line, they get to rest. We need the game to keep moving.
Thank you very much for joining us, Coach, and best of luck tonight.
Thank you very much.
So that was the head coach of the Kittson County Central Bearcats, Coach Mark Johnson, with his thoughts as the Bearcats currently on an 8-game win streak. They try and make it 9 tonight and clinch the section championship. We'll step aside and take a break and hear from the Fosston Greyhounds head coach, Coach Kelly Veekin, on the other side of this break on KROX.
This is my farm.
Don't come out here and tell me what I need.
I need solutions that work and market options that are worth my time.
Small town support that sees the bigger picture.
A global network that empowers us. A co-op that's there for us every day.
Farming today doesn't always feel the same way it used to. Then again, some of it feels all the same. Maybe it isn't so much the jobs that changed, but how they get done. Now that's a different story. Efficiencies are critical, which is why you need a lender who will find the right loan structure for a strong financial future. You need a lender to look out for your whole farm operation. Ag Country.
At OK Tire, we understand the drive it takes to make a game-winning play. With over 60 years of experience in the upper Midwest markets, our team is more than qualified to make sure you and your vehicle are feeling like a champion. Bring your vehicle to the employee owners that know how to level up your vehicle. OK Tire Store, now in Crookston.
Hi, I'm Dr. Angie Smith, optometrist at the Crookston Eye Clinic and Fosston Eye Clinic. We aim to provide high-quality products to our patients, things that we use ourselves in treating our own dry eye or coatings that we like to use on our own glasses.
We offer myopia control contact lenses for children, which are soft contacts that not only correct their vision, but are designed to slow the progression of their nearsightedness.
The eyes lead the body, and we are passionate about helping the eyes be safer, sharper, and faster.
You can make a sweet life right here in the Red River Valley. With a career at American Crystal Sugar Company. Our shift schedule offers 14 days off per month, which gives you time for family, friends, the great outdoors, and everything else you enjoy about small town living. Entry-level positions are available, and pay starts around $18 per hour. Apply today at crystalsugar.com and share in our sweet success.
Love what you drive when you drive a new Nissan Rogue from Rydell Nissan of Grand Forks. In the month of February, you can lease a 2023 Nissan Rogue starting at only $399 a month with nothing due at signing. Drive away in a brand new 2023 Nissan Rogue with zero money due at signing. All leases include zero money down, 36 months, 10,000 miles a year, and North Dakota tax title license included. Don't miss out on this amazing offer. Stop in today at Rydell Nissan to test drive your next Nissan Rogue.
We continued the Riverview Health pregame show here on KROX with the head coach of the Fosston Greyhounds, Coach Kelly Viken. And well, Coach, congratulations on making it to the section championship. Second straight year, you guys have made it.
Yeah, girls have really worked hard in the off season. It started this summer and worked hard this season. And with a little luck and a couple of wins here and there, and here we are, section championship game.
You guys have had an interesting path to get here, and you ended up, you were trailing at the halftime last game. You end up coming back in the second half. What was the message at halftime that provided that second half spark?
We just needed to do the little things right. We needed to pick up our defensive intensity a little bit, make sure we keep handling the press. We had too many turnovers the first half. We really cut them down in the second half. And then rebounding, we got to keep them off the offensive glass and rebound ourselves and try to get some offensive rebounds for second chance opportunities.
Well, you mentioned the press. You'll be seeing it again tonight in Kittson County Central. You saw it once earlier this season.
Yeah, they're going to throw a lot at us. He runs a lot of different presses, whether it's a full court, three-quarter, or half-court trapping, and it's really going to come down to if we can hold up to that pressure, if we can, and limit the turnovers. We should be competitive and hopefully be in the game. If we can't handle the press, when we turn the ball over, it turns into easy transition points for them, and it's going to be a long night for us.
What did you learn about them in that first game?
Just their defensive intensity. They really trap hard, and they communicate well out there, and they throw a lot of different defenses at you.
How's the health of your team at this point in the season?
Lexi Mallon rolled her ankle a little bit the last game right before half. She's been rehabbing it and's got it taped up. I think she'll be okay for tonight.
That'll be a big addition. She had a huge part in your guys' win.
She did. She really played well and really gutted it out. She was, after she rolled that ankle going in at halftime, was, a little sore, a little tender, but she played the whole second half and was huge defensively, scoring, and rebounding.
Do you have 2-3 keys to a section championship?
Well, it's going to be what we've done all year, and that's to rely on our defense. We have to hold up to their pressure defense, whether it's the full court, half court trapping, and we have to get some offensive rebounds and keep them off the glass, limit their second chance opportunities.
Thank you very much for joining us, Coach, and best of luck tonight.
Thank you.
So that was the head coach of the Fosston Greyhounds, Coach Kelly Viken, with his thoughts, and he mentioned Lexi Mallon, who had 24 points in that victory. She led all scorers on Wednesday night's East Subsection Championship game. So we'll step aside and take a break and continue the Riverview Health pregame show right after this on KROX.
Crookston Valley Cooperative in Crookston is your full-service local agronomy dealer, delivering the products and services that you've come to expect. Crookston Valley Cooperative specializes in seed, chemical, and fertilizers that you need to keep your farm operation growing. For expert advice you can rely on, give Sean, Mike, or Matt a call at 281-1178 today, or stop by at Crookston Valley Cooperative, located at 1122 Fairfax Avenue in Crookston. Crookston Valley Co-op, here to keep you growing.
Ever wonder what your city government does for you? They provide police and fire protection, emergency and disaster preparation, building code and zoning enforcement, street repair, cleaning and snow plowing, curbside garbage and recycling collection, plus spring and fall cleanup weeks. They deliver safe drinking water and maintain a wastewater system. They care for 22 parks and provide year-round recreation activities. They give loans for economic development and housing. They do all this and much more with the help of your city employees.
For all of your automotive service needs, call Christian Brothers Ford here in Crookston. We have a service team to handle all of your vehicle's needs. Does your vehicle pull to the right or left? Call and schedule an alignment today. Proper alignment saves gas and wear on your tires. We're here to take care of your vehicle repairs and maintenance. Call Christopher or Jersey in the service department at 281-1338. Make an appointment today with the service department at Christian Brothers Ford of Crookston, where we make it easy.
Grove Mechanical in Crookston suggests having your heating and cooling system serviced regularly to keep things running smoothly and safely. If you're in need of a new heating and cooling system, Grove Mechanical has a Lennox home comfort system with trusted, cutting-edge products. They also sell and service boilers and heat pumps along with 24-hour service. Contact your hometown heating, cooling, and air quality professionals. Grove Mechanical in Crookston, 218-281-3863, or visit their website, grovemech.com.
At Crookston High School, we really have a lot going on.
There isn't that much going on.
Oh yeah? We have
softball, baseball,
track and field, soccer, swimming, tennis,
golf,
volleyball,
crap shooting, hockey,
basketball,
wrestling. So we have a lot of sports.
And there is orchestra,
band,
choir, visual arts,
speech,
theater, Leo Club. And Crookston is one of the highest academic schools in the region.
Really?
Yeah, really, especially in math and science.
I guess we do have a lot of going on.
Yeah, and that's why Crookston High School is my education destination.
Your local Ace has it all. The full line of Ego Outdoor Power. And we're here to help. So shop in store or online for curbside pickup or same-day delivery. With Ace, getting the Ego products you want has never been easier.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
Welcome back, as let's take a look at how both of these teams got to the section championship game. And first for Kittson County Central, they had a 52-48 victory over the number 8 seed Fertile Beltrami. And then after that, it was a 74-45 victory over Climax Fisher for the Bearcats. And then the other night, they took down Sacred Heart 81-73, despite being down by 17 in the first half. For Fosston, they had a 72-34 victory over the 8 seed Clearbrook Gonvick. Then they took down the number 5 seed Mahnomen Waban Thunderbirds 54-35 before Fosston picked up that 11-point victory on Wednesday night over the 2 seed Kelliher Northome 63-52, as that is how both of the 1 seeds have made it here to the section championship game. We'll step aside and take a break and then take a look at our Draft Sports Bar and Grill scoreboard update and continue the Riverview Health pregame show after this.
Welcome to Andy Ullman State Farm. We're located on 423 North Broadway, next to Holiday in Crookston, Minnesota. Third generation agent with State Farm. We've got a team here with over 75 years of experience, 6 of us fully licensed, here to serve you. We know insurance is about a promise, and we're here from the beginning to throughout the whole process to deliver on that promise.
Nobody likes to wait on hold, and neither do we. Give our office a call where a cheerful voice is ready to help you right away. Call 218-281-3643.
I don't think that everybody wants to lead necessarily, but everybody wants to be a part of a team, and I think we provide that. Blaine Vanosic, I've been at Zavros for, this is my 23rd season. My dad is an extremely hard worker. I wanted to be like him. I wanted to work, honest work, and provide for my family like he does, and just live a comfortable life. And I found that here at RJ Zavro & Son. It feels great.
Rather than focusing on one particular specialty, the folks at Phil Thompson & Associates work as a team by providing a variety of financial services. The result is the convenience and efficiency of being able to do all your financial business in one place. Call or stop in for a visit anytime. See for yourself what they have to offer. Stop in and visit any of their 3 area offices. Phil Thompson & Associates, located in Crookston, Warren, and East Grand Forks.
Happy Joe's in Crookston has some grand news. Our buffet is back. Come grab all your favorites, including our pizza, pasta, and breadsticks, plus more. Buffet is open 11 a.m. to 1:30 p.m. Monday through Friday. Happy Joe's. Good times to be together.
Are you an enthusiastic sports fan? Want to have fun and get in on the action?
Heck, yes. That'd be awesome.
Have great attention to detail? Want to stay active?
Definitely.
Want to give back to the student athletes in your community?
Obviously, yes.
Then you'd make an excellent high school sports official. We need more officials in Minnesota, because with no high school officials, there are no high school sports. Sign up today at highschoolofficials.com.
Welcome back as we take a look at our Draft Sports Bar and Grill scoreboard update. A couple of scores from earlier in the Minnesota State Hockey Tournament semifinals for Class A. It was a pair of overtime games. It was St. Cloud Cathedral winning in overtime 4-3 over Warroad. Hermantown, they won 7-6 over Matamidi in a wild one in overtime. So it'll be Hermantown and St. Cloud Cathedral for the Class A championship tomorrow. In Class AA in the consolation bracket, Centennial won 8-2 over Rochester Century John Marshall, and Elk River won 5-0 over White Bear Lake. And a couple of games that took place in the Big Ten Tournament women's basketball quarterfinals. Maryland defeated Ohio State and Nebraska defeated Michigan State. As we bring in Chris Fee for the first time this evening. Chris, you have a live update for hockey down there.
Well, we might in a little bit. They went to commercial. I wasn't looking at the score.
That's all right. Well,
I'll let you know when I get it back up here. I'll pop in with the score, but
yeah, to be determined. But they're in progress right now.
We'll let you know as soon as we know.
That sounds good. Well, let's talk about these two teams. And well, Chris, we heard both teams coaches talk about this pace of play. That's probably going to be the overriding factor in determining who wins this game.
Well, it is. I think Kittson County, well, I don't think Kittson County Central, they're going to want to run and gun a little more. They can play defense too, but they'd rather run and gun. That's more their style. They have a very deep team, so if they can do that, Fosston, not quite as deep. So the run and gun, getting up the floor, Kittson County Central will have the advantage. Fosston, they want more of a half-court game. Their specialty is defense, and obviously your best defense is always in the half-court setting. So that's going to be Fosston's goal. So it's really going to be an interesting matchup here because the two really play different styles, and whoever can impose their style on the other will probably come away with the win. It was a dandy last time, an overtime, a 2-point victory for Fosston, and we're expecting another fantastic game here tonight.
Kind of the same story in the subsection championship games on Wednesday, where you have one team that likes to play fast and a little bit more depth in Kittson County Central and Kelly or Northome, and then on the other side for Fosston and Sacred Heart, they kind of slow it down a little bit more and want it to be a little bit slower game. And we heard Coach Mark Johnson say in his pregame interview, the Bearcats wouldn't mind a 5-second shot clock, and Fosston wouldn't mind a 3-minute shot clock.
Exactly. And well, just a quick update. Starting the second period, Chan Hassan leads Cretin-Durham Hall 4-0.
All right, so big score there. And and the other thing for Fosston, they've been in this scenario. They know what this game is like. As Kittson County Central, they haven't been here yet, and it's a little bit of a younger squad as opposed to the Greyhounds.
And I know history, it doesn't mean much to the players that are playing right now, but these two programs, actually it was Kittson Central back when they had the huge rivalry. In 2000, it was Fosston winning they were state champions in 2000, 2001, and 2003. Well, guess who beat them in 2002? It was Kittson Central before they became Kittson County Central. And it was also Kittson County Central a year ago, or was it 20? I can't remember how many years ago, but they ended Fosston's 78-game winning streak. So there's a lot of history between these two programs. Most of these kids probably don't even know what happened in those games. So that doesn't mean much, but for the fans, I'm sure a lot of them do. And actually, I know Ryan Hanlon, the activities director for Fosston, was a manager for one of those teams. And then I think Mark Johnson might have been an assistant at that time. But so there's a lot of history between the two squads. And but the key, and both teams want to make more history on going to the state tournament next week.
Well, we'll step aside and take a break, and when we come back, we'll have the starting lineups on KROX.
Maralt's Home Furnishings in Fosston is your appliance, furniture, electronic, and flooring expert. They're proud to have served Fosston and the surrounding area for over 50 years. They're committed to offering you top-name brands like Whirlpool, FlexSteel, Spring Air, and Congolium for kitchen and laundry appliances, bedroom and living room furniture, flooring, and mattresses. Come in and experience personalized one-on-one service by their exceptional sales staff and meet new owners Mike and Michelle Kerfman. Create your perfect home at your one-stop shop where they sell the best, Maralt's Home Furnishings in downtown Fosston. Nord's Pharmacy and Gifts in Fosston has a little bit of everything, and they provide great hometown service. You can have your prescriptions filled and delivered to your home or go through the drive-through window for quick pickups. Nord's Pharmacy and Gifts also has a very nice selection of gift items for any occasion, including a variety of home decor, toys, kitchen items, personal care products, and a nice assortment of apparel. Stop in and see all the great merchandise they sell. Open Monday through Friday, 8:30 to 7:30, Saturday 8:30 to 3, and closed on Sundays. Nord's Pharmacy and Gifts in downtown Fosston. Stop by Lapeer Oil Company East and West in Fosston and fill your vehicle up. They carry Marathon gasoline and diesel. Feeling a little hungry? Check out their specials and their deli. Monday and Friday, they offer daily soups. Tuesday and Thursday specials is tacos. On Wednesday, stop in at Lapeer Oil Company and enjoy a fantastic pizza buffet. Check Lapeer Oil Company's Facebook page to get updates and all their specials. Headed to the lake to go fishing? They carry a nice selection of bait as well. Lapeer Oil Company East and West in Fosston would like to wish area teams best of luck.
Here, when our path takes an unexpected turn, we keep moving forward. When life sends us a message, we listen. When you're determined to beat the odds, we help you plan for what's next. This is commitment, resourcefulness, determination. These are remarkable people doing remarkable things together.
And welcome back to the Ralph Engelstad Arena. We'll send it downstairs to Reed
ladies and gentlemen,
Froyland.
and on behalf of the Region 8A Committee of the Minnesota State High School League and the City of Thief River Falls, welcome to the Ralph Engelstad Arena for the Section 8A Girls Basketball Championship. Our championship game features the visitors on the scoreboard, the East Subsection champions from Fosston, the Greyhounds. And the home team on the scoreboard, the West Subsection champions from the Kittson Central and Lancaster schools, the Kittson County Central Bearcats. Let's meet the starting lineups for both squads. We begin with the visitors, the Greyhounds. In numerical order, a 5'9" senior, number 1, Brynlee Mallon. A 5'5" senior, number 3, Vanessa Johnson. A 5'10" senior, number 11, Callie Burrock. A 6'1" sophomore, number 22, Lexi Mallon. And a 5'9" senior, number 25, Tessa Manicky. The Greyhounds are coached by Kelly Meekin, assisted by John Ekman and Sean Benson. And now the starting lineups for the home team, the Bearcats. In numerical order, junior, number 3, Lily Peterson. Junior, number 4, Merlin Strigg. Junior, number 5, Morgan Turn. Sophomore, number 13, Cadence White. And junior, number 20, McKinley Foland. The Bearcats are coached by Mark Johnson, assisted by Michael Steen, Mark Christensen, and Mark Bernstrom. Your officials for tonight's game, as assigned by the Region 8A Committee, are Davis Mills, Chris Mills, and Nick Thompson.
That was our public address announcer, Reed Froyland, giving
And
you
now
the
it's
starting
time
lineup.
for championship basketball.
It'll be Fosston in white, Kittson County Central in green. And able to control the tap, it's going to be Vanessa Johnson for the Greyhounds as she hands it back for Brynlee Mallon. Over on the right wing, it'll be Manicky, and then back at the top. And now Manicky with the cutting Johnson as she banks it in for 2. First basket of the game for Fosston, as it'll be the Bearcats to bring it up. Merlin Strigg on the right side, getting it to the top for Fallon. It bounces back for Strigg as they try and set up White in the post. White had 27 points on Wednesday, led all scorers. At the top, it'll be Lily Peterson. And it'll be 3 seconds in the lane called against the Bearcats and an early turnover.
Well, that's a call we haven't seen very often this year, so the officials are keeping an eye on the paint.
Something for both post players to keep an eye on, both sophomore post players in Cadence White and Lexi Mallon. Johnson racing up the floor, dropping it off. Shot off the bottom of the backboard. Fosston able to regather it and able to flip it out and trying to dive and save. It was Lexi Mallon, but it goes out of play, and it'll be Kittson County Central ball.
I think you're seeing a little nerves early on here by both sides. Maybe a pass that normally doesn't happen for Fosston, but now Kittson County Central going to try to take advantage.
It'll be Morgan Turn, who had an excellent second half. She had 25 points for the Bearcats as they set up White in the post. Had to dish it outside. And now it'll be Fallon on the right wing, and at the top it's Turn who drives, elevates. This one falls off, and it'll be brought in by Tessa Manicky. Manicky trying to get by Lily Peterson, nearly had it poked away and finds Johnson, who crosses the timeline just in time. Saw a couple of 10 counts the other night as well. Gonna be a foul away from the ball. And this one is gonna go against McKinley Folland of Kittson County Central. First foul called this evening.
Well, Folland just ran right through the Fosston player on the screen, and her teammates got to let her know that that screen's coming.
Aniki will dish it in for Brindley Mallon, and the jumper's off the heel, and skying up for the rebound is Cadence White. Right side, they find Berlin Strake. It'll be Turn, dropping it off for Folland, and now Strake on the right wing. Was looking for Cadence White in the lane, but had to give it up for Turn, going to the near side. Now Turn gets to the free throw line and dishing it off for Peterson, who drives baseline, flips up the reverse layup, doesn't go. Lexi Mallon able to pull in the board. Now it'll be Johnson up the near side, puts the brakes on, and will set up the Fosston offense. Be Brindley Mallon. She had 12 points in the East Subsection Championship game. Driving towards the baseline, nice pass, and able to lay it in is Callie Burrock. Fosston up early here, 4-0. As it'll be Turn to bring it up for the Bearcats. Far side, it's Peterson. Back at the top, it's Strake. Able to collect the loose ball. And near side, it's Folland getting down low for White on the block, and she banks it in.
Well, a nice pass into the post. White was able to make the grab as she was making the move towards the basket, put it up off the glass for an easy 2.
Quick foul is going to be called on Berlin Strake. Saw a lot of that from Cadence White the other night. When she gets the ball, she'll make a quick turn to the basket.
Right now, the style of play definitely favoring Fosston, and you can see why they're so good defensively. They're really playing tough defense in the half court.
Lexi Mallon getting it to Brindley Mallon. Now flips it down low for Manicky as she lays it in. Couple of nice passes finding Tessa Manicky, and it's a 6-2 lead for the Greyhounds. Now it's Turn, getting it to the outside for Strake. She'll pull the 3. Now it bounces out as they battle for its last touch by the Bearcats. It'll be Fosston ball.
Lily Peterson came over and was able to poke the ball away, but it went out of bounds. But this is going to allow Kittson County Central to set up the full court defense.
Well, they get it to Lexi Mallon, and now it's Tessa Manicky. Brindley Mallon will flip it over for Lexi Mallon as they were able to break the press with ease. Manicky going around to Brindley Mallon's screen. Handing it off for Lexi Mallon. Now it's Brindley Mallon at the top. Handing it down low as cutting towards the basket was Burrock. Dropping it off, and it's Manicky who hits the mid-range jumper. Some good shooting for Fosston early. They have an 8-2 lead.
Have they missed a shot yet?
I don't think so. It's been mighty impressive. Down low, Cadence White. There'll be a foul called as White drawing contact underneath, and she'll have the game's first free throws.
Well, a nice job by Kittson County Central. They're looking into White. Good entry pass. Good seal by White. She was able to hold Mallon on her back, go get the ball. Then she took it strong to the basket, and that's what created that foul. So if I'm Kittson County Central, you keep going to White or Folland, whoever Mallon is guarding inside, and go right at her and try to get Fosston into foul trouble.
First free throw was good for Cadence White, as is the second. She has all 4 points for Kittson County Central as It's an 8-4 lead here for Fosston 4 minutes into this Section 8A girls basketball championship game. Almost a turnover forced by that press. It was last touched by the Bearcats, so it'll stay here with Fosston. And it's mighty impressive that Fosston hasn't been forced to turn the ball over yet with that pressure from Kittson County Central. Now in the corner, 3-ball on the way for Johnson. That's off the mark. Cadence White able to pull it in. Bearcats pushing it the other way. Now quickly down underneath. It's Afton Lindgren, but her layup is too strong. It'll be pulled in by Burrock. Up ahead and a steal as Lindgren able to deflect the pass. Gets it over to Greta Kuznia. Kuznia in the lane, tough shot. It spins out, and it's Lexi Mallon who will pull it down. She'll stop right before the half-court line, floated a pass that was picked off by Morgan Turn. It'll be Turn at the top. Crossover move, and with the left hand, tough shot. That one falled off the rim, and it went into the hands of Lexi Mallon again. Brindley Mallon slowly bringing it up before dishing it over for Vanessa Johnson, and it's Brindley Mallon once more. Lexi Mallon, and the mid-range jumper, that one doesn't go, and we're going to get a foul called on Lexi Mallon. That's going to be her second. And just to your point, Chris, it's foul trouble early here for Lexi Mallon and Fosston.
Well, that's what you have to do. Fosston maybe not quite as deep, and I think Fosston would admit that. And, well, get a couple players in foul trouble, and that changes the complexion of the game for sure.
Going to be a foul called on Fosston as Cadence White able to draw another foul. This time it's Brindley Mallon who's called for the foul. That's her first, and the third team foul on Fosston. So Kittson County Central will inbound. Lindgren still looking and finds Greta Kuznia. Kuznia gets to her spot just at the top of the lane. It doesn't go, and able to rip it away was Vanessa Johnson with the strong rebound.
Yeah, White had it, and then coming over and ripping it away was Vanessa Johnson, the 5'5 senior. So that's why you don't bring it low when you grab that rebound, as White did that time.
3-ball on the way. That one doesn't go for Lexi Mallon. It's tipped around and last touched by Fosston, as 2 substitutions will be made by Kittson County Central. Hannah Warnke will come in, Aaliyah Vig as well for the Bearcats. First substitution of the evening for Fosston, as they're going to bring in Tegan Dupont.
So Dupont will replace Burrack, who had the last 4 points for, or excuse me, no, she didn't have the last 4 points. That was a Manaki that did.
Burrack does have a basket in this game as well, as it will be an offensive foul as an illegal screen was set on the wing for Kittson County Central, and a turnover created by Fosston.
And that was a solid pick by Vig. The problem was she was moving to make that pick, and that's why the officials called it. Good call by the officiating crew.
Brindley Mallon able to bring it across the timeline. Finds Johnson. Johnson trying to get out of trouble and does. Finds Dupont, and now he'll go to the near side for Brindley Mallon. Now back in the corner. Johnson, she'll try the 3 and hits it. Vanessa Johnson with 5 points already, and the lead's up to 7 for Fosston. Kuznia thought about answering but couldn't, as Manaki was right in her face and poked it away from her. As Kuznia is able to find Vig. Now Vig back out for Warnke, goes through her hands and out of play, and this Fosston defense is clicking on all cylinders here early. As it'll be Ellen Hillman who will come in for Kittson County Central.
This is going to be interesting to see how this plays out. Kittson County Central, they have substituted. All 5 starters have been out. And actually, so right now, they're going to try to keep everybody fresh. While Fosston, they've only made 1 substitution so far.
In and out from 3 for Brindley Mallon, but an offensive rebound as Lexi Mallon was able to track it down, gets it back, fires the 3. That one doesn't go, and it'll be pulled down by Lindgren, but flipped out of play. And it'll be another Kittson County Central turnover as a substitution for Fosston. Miley Hovey checks in for the Greyhounds. And Fosston has an opportunity to add to their 11-4 lead. Here 7 minutes into this first half.
In Kittson County Central, they haven't played bad. They just haven't been able to convert on some shots. A lot of that has to do with the Fosston defense. So give credit to Fosston so far on both sides of the floor.
Nice play from Warnke to come up with the steal as she'll bring it up for the Bearcats. Dishes it over for Kuznia, and the long jumper, that one rattles out. Tegan Dupont able to bring down the rebound. So it'll be Johnson. Now into the corner. Spotting up as the jumper is good for Hovey. And it's a 13-4 lead for Fosston. So now it's Warnke, near side Vig. In the lane, lost the dribble. It'll be scooped up by Johnson. Johnson pushing it up ahead as it'll be Maneke trying to run the break. Taking it all the way, draws contact, and she'll have a pair of free throws.
Well, that was a good hard foul by Kittson County Central's Hillman. She made sure that she wasn't going to be able to get the shot off. If you're going to foul somebody, make sure they don't have a chance for a three-point play. That's what Hillman did. And on the flip side, a great strong take by Maneke, the 5'9 senior, to draw that foul.
And she hits the first, and you can't forget the play from Vanessa Johnson that started it all on the other end. And Vanessa Johnson up to 5 points. She only had 3 the other night, but had a big role both defensively and offensively, distributing the ball and coming up with those steals. Second free throw is good for Maneke, already up to 6 points. And it's going to be a timeout taken by Fosston. They have a 15-4 lead, 10:19 left here in the first half. We'll step aside for 30.
Farming today doesn't always feel the same way it used to. Then again, some of it feels all the same. Maybe it isn't so much the jobs that changed, but how they get done. Now that's a different story. Efficiencies are critical, which is why you need a lender who will find the right loan structure for a strong financial future. You need a lender to look out for your whole farm operation. Ag Country.
Welcome back. As coming out of the timeout, it's Fosston with a 15-4 lead over Kittson County Central with 10:19 left here in the first half. It will be Bearcat ball as the sophomore Hannah Warnke will bring it up for the Bearcats. She'll go around a Lindgren screen, trying to feed it down low, and it goes out of play. And another turnover forced by this Greyhounds defense. As that has been an early story in this game, as coming back in for Kittson County Central, it'll be Lily Peterson and Morgan Turn. Now a little three-quarter court press set up by the Bearcats. And a travel is going to be called on Fosston as Maneke took too many steps. Really the first time that we've seen Fosston get flustered by the Bearcat press. Strag on the right wing. Setting it up at the top where she finds Turn. Turn now reversing near side, finding Strag once again. Back out for Turn. She thought about the three, puts it on the deck. Nice pass finding Hillman. That one rolls off. Able to bring it in as Maneke. Gets it out of trouble as well as it'll be Brindley Mallon pushing it up ahead. And now dropping it back, it'll be Vanessa Johnson, and a hard pass finds Dupont. Dupont, her pass is intercepted. It'll be Turn going the other way. Stops and is able to get the lay-in. Morgan Turn with her first basket, and it's 15-6, Fosston. So it's Johnson getting it across the timeline. They get it to the far side for Maneke. A wraparound pass is going to be deflected out of play by Strag. It'll stay here with Fosston.
Well, a good call by putting that half-court trap, or actually full-court trap for all intents and purposes there, but Coach Johnson decided to do that, and that seemed to give a little spark to his squad.
Johnson looking for three again. Doesn't go. Offensive rebound for Hovey, and they get it back outside. Brindley Mallon, she'll put it on the deck. Mid-range jumper is good. Brindley Mallon with her first basket and leads back up to 11 as a quick turnover. Maneke didn't get it to go, and on the putback, she's fouled.
Well, Fosston doing everything on the defensive end. Full court, half court, they're getting it done. And another turnover leads to a foul there.
5 team fouls on Kittson County Central. That last one on Lily Peterson. So it's Johnson on the left wing. Kicking it outside and calling for it was Burrock. It goes over her head and out of play, and it will be Bearcat ball.
Still a lot of time left here in this first half, 8:41 remaining. It's an 11-point lead for Fosston. Fosston obviously wants to keep on expanding the lead, where the Bearcats, you don't want to wait too long, but you want to continue to chip away here before you go into the half and see if you can have some momentum going into halftime.
Lexi Mallon checking in for Fosston, Caden White checking in for Kittson County Central. Both of them on here on the near block. 3 ball on the way. That one's too strong, and able to pull it down was Brindley Mallon. So it'll be Burrock and now Brindley Mallon over to the far side. They find Johnson. Nice pass finding Manakee, and she's fouled. She'll have 2 more free throws. And that was some pass to find Manakee.
Yeah, what great passing there. A nice bounce pass across through the paint, basically. A very tough pass to make, but she delivered it perfectly, and Fosston has been distributing the ball extremely well throughout the game thus far.
Manakee able to rattle in the first free throw. She has 7 points, and it's a 12-point lead for Fosston. Second free throw for Manakee. And that one is good as well. That last foul came against Morgan Turn. That's her first. 16 fouls on Kittson County Central. Everyone with a foul just has 1. Lexi Mallon with 2 fouls on Cadence White right now in the post. But it's Strag at the top. Now it's Turn. They're really looking to try and get it down low to White. They can't do so. They go for Strag, and now it's Turn on the right wing. Now they get it down low for White. Over the double team, she's still able to score. Cadence White with 6 points for the Bearcats. Fosston still with a double-digit lead. As it's Johnson and Manakee, and Johnson will get it back. White almost able to come up with the steal. Brindley Mallon, she'll try the 3 ball. It's off the heel, pulled in by Burrock. Now it will be Brindley Mallon to reset the Fosston offense. 1-3-1 zone looks like for Kittson County Central, as it'll be Brindley Mallon. A date on the shot clock, down low for Manakee. That one rolled out. Offensive rebound again. This time it's Lexi Mallon. Johnson for 3.
I have no idea how Johnson hit that. She had a defender running right in her face, and she sort of leaned over to her left and got the shot off, and hits nothing but net.
8 points for Johnson, 2 threes. It's a 22-8 lead for Fosston, as it's a timeout for Kittson County Central.
Hi, I'm Dr. Angie Smith, optometrist at the Crookston Eye Clinic and Fosston Eye Clinic. We aim to provide high-quality products to our patients, things that we use ourselves in treating our own dry eye or coatings that we like to use on our own glasses.
We offer myopia control contact lenses for children, which are soft contacts that not only correct their vision, but are designed to slow the progression of their nearsightedness.
The eyes lead the body, and we are passionate about helping the eyes be safer, sharper, and faster.
It was a Kittson County Central timeout after a Vanessa Johnson 3 that put the Greyhounds up 22-8, but it's Bearcats ball now. As they try and set up White down low in the post, it was deflected away by Lexi Mallon, and Burrock was able to come up with the steal. Now Lexi Mallon picked up her dribble, flips it over to the far side for Johnson. We'll reverse it over to the near side for Lexi Mallon, and Johnson once again. Now it's Brindley Mallon advancing it into the corner. 3 for Lexi Mallon. Her first basket of the game is a 3, and it's a 25-8 lead for Fosston. Almost coming up the steal was Brindley Mallon, but instead the jumper is going to be short for Berlin Strag, and Brindley Mallon was able to come down and get the rebound. Pushing it up ahead as Burrock was blocked by White, but it's turned over as it was Manakee coming up with the steal. Johnson with the long 2, it's short, and it'll be a foul called against Fosston.
That's going to be on Burrock. Questionable foul there, but
Looks like they charged it to Vanessa Johnson, actually.
Okay, then that would make, I was going to say,
yeah.
Burak, she had her hand straight up and didn't even barely touch her, so that would make more sense.
6 minutes left here in this first half. 25-8, Fosston with the lead. Get it down low for White once again, and she banks it in, and Cadence White with 8 of the 10 Bearcat points. Get it across the timeline. They try and feed it down low for Lexi Mallon. Back up top, it's Brindley Mallon. They'll reverse it. Manicky getting it down low, Burak, and now it's Johnson, and she traveled.
Good call by the official, Johnson. And actually, Mallon did that too. They sort of, I don't know what they're doing with their feet, but they're moving their feet around right before they pass, and this time the official caught it and called the travel.
Turn on the drive and kick.
There's a travel as well.
So a pair of travels as it'll be Fosston with the ball. A 15-point lead here in this Section 8A championship game. Brindley Mallon now puts it on the deck a couple of times, gets it away from the trap. Lexi Mallon trying to do the same, and coming across was Foland to knock it out of play, and it'll stay here with Fosston, and plenty of time on the shot clock as well. Manicky will inbound in front of the Bearcats bench as she gets it back. Lexi Mallon tossing it down low, finding Burak. That one doesn't go, and it'll be the Bearcats looking to run. Foland going the other way. It goes through Manicky and somehow found its way to Greta Kuznia. Now at the top, on the drive, it'll be Peterson trying to get it back out, but Johnson coming up with a steal.
It's like sharks with blood in the water, Fosston's defense. They are just touching the ball, poking it away, making life miserable for Kittson County Central.
It's all 5 players on the floor, too. It's impressive how well they switch. Johnson inside, getting it back out for Manicky. Now at the top, Brindley Mallon puts it on the deck. Free throw line jumper. It's off the back of the rim, and Cadence White able to pull it in. Now it'll be Peterson. Over to the near side for Turn. Turn at the top of the key. Jumper is good as Morgan Turn gets her second basket. Her and White are the only 2 Bearcats that have scored thus far.
Well, Turn, a nice, she just pulled in. Nobody picked her up, just in between the top of the key and the free throw line, and she hits nothing but net on a nice shot.
Cadence White nearly came up the steal. They have the trap set up in the corner.
And they're going to say that the Kittson County Central defender, Peterson, was stepping out of bounds when she reached in to try to grab the ball and when she touched it. So it'll be Fosston ball.
And importantly, no foul. That would have put Fosston at the free throw line if it were a Kittson County Central foul, as the 3 is short from Brindley Mallon. Gonna be Fallen now over to the near side for Lindgren, getting it back for Fallen, and she'll put up the shot. It's short, and it'll be pulled in once again by Lexi Mallon. And Brindley Mallon over to the near side for Johnson. And trying to save that was Lexi Mallon, but it goes out of play, and the Kittson County Central press able to come up with the turnover, and coming back in for Fosston will be Tegan Dupont.
Yeah, checking out after getting knocked down was Burak, and I think they're just going to make sure she's okay. It looks like she is, but you can tell she's gassed as well as all these players are. They're giving it their all.
White in the lane again, gets it to fall. Got the shooter's roll on that one. She's up to 10.
A 6-0 run for Kittson County Central.
Manicky back to Johnson. Now it's Lexi Mallon. Johnson will spin, drop it off near side, trying to save it was Dupont, but no one was there for Fosston as another turnover. Now it's Turn going the other way, trying to take it coast to coast. It fell off the rim. White the offensive rebound, counted, and the foul.
And that's why you run down the floor and follow your teammate, even if it looks like she's going to have a chance for a layup. The layup was missed, but White hustling down the floor, grabbed the offensive rebound, gets the putback. It's now an 8-0 run by Kittson County Central, and White looking to make it a 9-0 run.
And that was the 3rd foul on Lexi Mallon.
That's a huge foul.
So Lexi Mallon will head to the bench as Burrock coming back in for Fosston as White trying to complete the traditional three-point play. She does. She's up to 13 points. She had a strong first half the other night. And another strong first half here tonight, keeping Kittson County Central in arm's reach. It's now an 8-point lead for the Greyhounds as it was nearly stolen by White. Somehow they were able to find Manakee. Tovey up to the top now for Brindley Mallon. Get it down low. Haas took a deflection, and Greyhounds scrambling a little bit on this possession. It's deflected out of play, last touched by Morgan Turn, so stay here with Fosston, but they only have 7 on the shot clock.
Remember when we were talking about the great defense by Fosston? Well, right now Kittson County Central has matched that, if not bested that. They are everywhere on this possession.
Deep three for Brindley Mallon, and she connects.
That's a huge shot.
A huge shot for Fosston as it puts them back up 11. Down low, it's White once again, and she'll bank it in. 15 in the half for Cadence White. 2 minutes left in this first half. It's a 28-19 lead for Fosston as Brindley Mallon brings it up. Mallon clapping for it and gets it back. Now they send the double team at her as Guznia was right there, so was Warnke, but it's in the hands of Turn. Now Turn bringing it up the floor, had her shot altered by Manakee. Still with Kittson County Central. So it'll be Turn into the lane, dropping it off. Lindgren with the baseline jumper and gets it to fall.
Good ball movement by Kittson County Central. Driving in, kick out, and then Lindgren hits the baseline jumper. Got a little shooter's touch there, and it's down to a 7-point deficit now for KCC.
Feels like the pace has really picked up here. And that one is last touched by Fosston, and the pressure from the Bearcats forcing another turnover as Vanessa Johnson returns for Fosston.
Well, there's no doubt right now, Fosston is rattled with this outstanding defensive pressure by Kittson County Central. And it's amazing how everything picks up when you start hitting a few shots as well.
They've really gotten into their rhythm. As it's White once again down low and uses the window for another one as she's up to 17.
Especially with Mallon out, that takes away their tallest player, Fosston's, and just keep going into White where she's scoring at ease right now.
Johnson racing into the corner. And a foul is going to be called. It'll be a 1-and-1 for Vanessa Johnson. She'll have her first free throw of the game as the foul is going to be called against Lindgren. That is her first.
That's some impressive defense that we've seen by Kittson County Central, and that's the first foul they've had here in the past, handful of minutes.
They've been stuck on 6 for quite some time as 45 seconds left as Johnson's first free throw bounces out, and it's going to stay here with Fosston.
Yeah, it went off Afton Lindgren, it looked like, from my angle. Kittson County Central fans not quite in agreement with me or the official.
Brindley Mallon turning and banking it in. What a play from Brindley Mallon to muscle it up there.
She was falling down to the ground, was able to get that right-hand scoop shot up, off, and in.
Guznia trying to answer, can't do so, and it's going to be an offensive foul. And we'll have to see if it's going to be on Lindgren. It looked like she was the guilty party, and that'll be her second.
Yeah, she got a little too much of the body and was called for the push. Again, there's no over-the-back foul in basketball anymore, which would have saved me a bunch of fouls in my high school career. I always thought that was the worst call, and the basketball finally said, probably some post player got into the rule-making division and said, we got to get rid of this.
I agree. As the first one, that one is good for Manakee, 9 points. She's been exceptional from the free throw line tonight so far. 28.9 seconds left here in this first half, an 8-point lead for Fosston. As Manakee tries to make it a 9-point lead, and she's able to do so with their 10th point of the evening. Manakee hasn't missed a free throw yet. Shot clock turned off for Kittson County Central as it's Warnke. Over in the corner, trying to drive baseline on Johnson. Had to toss it over for Turn, and the long jumper, that one rattles out. Offensive rebound, and that one's going to be banked in by Follin.
Well, Follin in the right spot at the right time. The ball sort of got knocked loose. Follin picks it up and puts it in.
There's 3 seconds left. Johnson puts up the heave off the glass, doesn't go. Trying to save that was Burrock, but that is how this first half comes to a close. 32-25, Fosston with the lead in this Section 8A Girls Championship game. We'll step aside and take a break and begin our halftime show right after this on KROX.
You've been waiting for a chance to do something that matters, something big without a big price tag. Welcome to Northland Community and Technical College. Here you can have a big impact on a small campus, in classrooms that mirror today's workplace, with instructors who teach from experience and know you by name. You've been waiting for a place like this. Are you ready?
Shopping for groceries is easier than ever with Hugo's Family Marketplace. To simplify life, Hugo's offers convenient online shopping with delivery or curbside pickup at GoHugos.com. Even better, shop on the go with the Hugo's Family Marketplace smartphone app. Download e-coupons, recipes, grocery lists, weekly ads, and place your grocery order right from your phone. Save time and save big with Hugo's Family Marketplace, your hometown grocer since 1939.
You're gonna find more low prices, more great stuff when you go to Hugo's.
From shoulder to hand, hips to toes, and everything in between, the Riverview Health Orthopedic team has you covered. With advanced training and joint replacements, upper and lower extremity, spine, foot, and ankle care, you know you'll be in good hands with Drs. Spinell, Schall, Sekundiak, Stanky, Kim, and Abasi. For appointments, call Riverview Clinic at 218-281-9595.
Riverview Health, exceptional people, exceptional care. Riverview Health.
This is Lindsay Erdman, Executive Director at Benedictine Living Community of Crookston. It is our privilege to serve the Crookston community and the surrounding area by offering a continuum of care ranging from assisted living, skilled nursing care, memory care, short-term stay and rehab, and outpatient therapy, including physical, occupational, and speech therapy. We also offer many employment opportunities with great benefits, on-site daycare, and a scholarship program. Contact us today at 218-281-3424 or benedictinecrookston.org.
It's always growing season here at United Valley Bank. We're focused on growth for our customers and communities, success for farms and businesses, and improvement for ourselves. Partner with us, and you'll see firsthand just how much the right hometown banking team can change your perspective. Together, there's no limit to the heights we can reach.
United Valley Bank, our roots make us stronger.
Member FDIC, an equal housing lender.
Welcome back inside the Ralph Engelstad Arena here in Thief River Falls, where it is at halftime between Fosston and Kittson County Central in the Section 8A Girls Championship game. Fosston with a 7-point lead of 32-25 over Kittson County Central, as it really felt like a tale of two halves within that first half. Fosston able to build up a big lead, but Kittson County Central using a run towards the end of the half to close the gap within to just 7 here at the halftime break. Let's take a look at the scoring in this first half. It was Cadence White who led all scorers, 17 first half points. She also went 3 of 3 from the free throw line as well. The other scores for Kittson County Central, it was Morgan Turn with a pair of baskets. Afton Lindgren had 2 points, and so did McKinley Fallen. And that is all the scoring that took place for Kittson County Central. On the other side, for Fosston, they were able to get 10 points from Tessa Manicky. That matched her game total against Kelliher North Dome in the East Subsection Championship game. Tessa Manicky 6 of 6 from the free throw strike. Vanessa Johnson had 2 threes en route to 8 first half points, 7 points for Brindley Mallon. It was Callie Burrock with 2 points and Lexi Mallon with 3 points. However, she does have 3 first half fouls, as it was an interesting first half between the two sides. And Chris, as I had mentioned, it felt like it was a tale of two halves within that half.
Yeah, it was really the first, I would say, 6 minutes. So first 12 minutes of the game, that single-handedly belonged to the Fosston Greyhounds. They led 25-8. Their defense was outstanding. And then they're also making shots. I think they made their first 4 shots of the game. Things were all in favor of Fosston. But then all of a sudden something clicked for Kittson County Central. They changed up the defense. They had a little extra energy. They were buzzing all over the place and making life miserable with their defense. So they took a note from Fosston, played outstanding defense, started hitting some shots, and everything, they finished on a 17-7 run. White led the way with an outstanding first half. She had, 7, she had 9 of those 17 points, White did. Also, Turn played well, but just an all-around team effort for the Kittson County Central Bearcats in those last 6 minutes of the half to get them right back into it and momentum back on their side.
Impressively, they didn't even need to use the 3-ball either. Fosston able to knock down 4 threes in that first half. We saw Kittson County Central kind of do that in their West subsection championship game. They didn't need the 3-ball. They were able to get points off turnovers, points in transition, and also importantly, points down low with Cadence White. And again, she had 17 first half points, as we anticipate that's going to continue in the second half. So as we are going to step aside, we'll take a break, and then when we come back, we'll have second half action between Fosston and Kittson County Central right here on KROX.
This is my farm.
Don't come out here and tell me what I need.
I need solutions that work and market options that are worth my time.
Small town support that sees the bigger picture.
A global network that empowers us. A co-op that's there for us every day.
Farming today doesn't always feel the same way it used to. Then again, some of it feels all the same. Maybe it isn't so much the jobs that changed, but how they get done. Now that's a different story. Efficiencies are critical, which is why you need a lender who will find the right loan structure for a strong financial future. You need a lender to look out for your whole farm operation. Ag Country.
At OK Tire, we understand the drive it takes to make a game-winning play. With over 60 years of experience in the upper Midwest markets, our team is more than qualified to make sure you and your vehicle are feeling like a champion. Bring your vehicle to the employee owners that know how to level up your vehicle. OK Tire Store, now in Crookston.
Hi, I'm Dr. Angie Smith, optometrist at the Crookston Eye Clinic and Fosston Eye Clinic. We aim to provide high-quality products to our patients, things that we use ourselves in treating our own dry eye or coatings that we like to use on our own glasses.
We offer myopia control contact lenses for children, which are soft contacts that not only correct their vision, but are designed to slow the progression of their nearsightedness.
The eyes lead the body, and we are passionate about helping the eyes be safer, sharper, and faster.
You can make a sweet life right here in the Red River Valley with a career at American Crystal Sugar Company. Our shift schedule offers 14 days off per month, which gives you time for family, friends, the great outdoors, and everything else you enjoy about small town living. Entry-level positions are available, and pay starts around $18 per hour. Apply today at crystalsugar.com and share in our sweet success.
Love what you drive when you drive a new Nissan Rogue from Rydell Nissan of Grand Forks. In the month of February, you can lease a 2023 Nissan Rogue starting at only $399 a month with nothing due at signing. Drive away in a brand new 2023 Nissan Rogue with zero money due at signing. All leases include zero money down, 36 months, 10,000 miles a year, and North Dakota tax, title, license included. Don't miss out on this amazing offer. Stop in today at Rydell Nissan to test drive your next Nissan Rogue.
Welcome back as we'll take a quick look at our Draft Sports Bar and Grill scoreboard update. Chris, you have a score for us.
And the Section 6A championship at Fergus Falls High School, Underwood leads Hancock 40-23. Underwood ranked 7th in the state, Hancock ranked number 2.
As it's Kittson County Central ball here to begin the second half. The Bearcats trailing by 7. Ball was stripped away by Brinley Mallon. It ends up in the hands of Berlin Straight. Now at the top, it's Lily Peterson. Gets it outside for Morgan Turn, but a travel is going to be called. And Fosston picking up their defense right where they left it off there in the first half, forcing another turnover.
And for anybody wondering, Chanhassen leads Cretin-Durham Hall in the AA semifinals, boys hockey, by a 5-0, just starting the third period there.
A rare no overtime game for today down at the XL Energy Center.
Well, it's still early.
Yeah, that's true. We saw some wacky comebacks there as it'll be a out of play. It was Fosston stepping on the sideline.
Chanhassen was the team that knocked off Minnetonka, who has 8 Division I players on the team in overtime in their section championship.
What a game that was, as it's Folan at the top, now near side for Turn. Turn on the left wing, still looking things over. Gets it to Folan as they try and set up White down low. It's deflected by Lexi Mallon out of play, and it'll stay here with Kittson County Central. The Bearcats plenty of time to shoot, too. They have 18 seconds on the shot clock. As they'll fire it in for Peterson. Down low, they get it in for White, and this one rolls out. Offensive rebound is rejected. Folan is there to collect it, can't get it to go. White had it ripped away from her, goes to Lily Peterson, whose shot doesn't fall. And it'll be brought in by Burrock.
They're letting them play underneath, that's for sure.
Burrock down low, Manicky, and she is going to be fouled there. A little too much contact to let that one go.
You got to hide it a little better. White took a good old big swing to try to block that shot and ended up getting more body than, I don't even know if she touched the ball. But another quick update in 8AA girls basketball championship. No surprise, Perham leading Pelican Rapids 43-26. That's just starting the second half there.
First one spinning out for Manicky. That one thought about it, went down and out, sat on the back of the rim, but eventually fell out. Second one for Manicky is nothing but net, as Manicky up to 11 points now, leading the Greyhounds in scoring. She's the only Fosston player in double figures. Get it down low, tried to find White, and Lexi Mallon read it perfectly and came up with the theft. Now it's Johnson. Had to pick up her dribble, finds Brinley Mallon. Now it's Manicky. Having to kick it out, but it was turned over as Turn was able to find the loose ball, and now it's Turn bringing it all the way, dropping it off for Folan, and she goes off the glass, counted, and the foul.
I think Turn is going to be a big factor here in the rest of the game if Kittson County Central wants to mount this comeback. Again, only trailing by 6 right now. 16-11 left in the game, but she got the ball, brings it up the floor, has a beautiful pass to Foland, and she's able to hit it. Or they counted the basket.
That should have been an and one, and so there's a little. Yeah, it is going to be an and one, and so Foland connects on the free throw. It's the 4th foul on Lexi Mallon, so she's going to have to take a seat as it's Fosston ball. They're up 5.
You couldn't have drawn up a better situation if you're Kittson County Central. You get a 3-point play, and you force Mallon onto the bench with the 4th foul.
And also you get to set up your press, which comes up with almost a steal, as Folan did everything she could to try and save it on the near side. But it'll stay here with Fosston.
Well, again, as the game goes along, we're going to have to foul trouble. That was something Fosston couldn't afford. And also the continuation of substitution for Kittson County Central. They're a much deeper team, so we'll see if that plays a factor as this game goes along.
It'll be interesting to see when does Lexi Mallon next step on the floor, as Morgan Turn forcing another steal. This time it's picked up by Strag. Strag getting into the lane, trying to drop it down low for White. White able to corral it in the corner. Now it'll be Peterson kicking it out. Strag with the little shot fake at the top. And Turn going around Strag's screen. She'll fire the 3 and hits it. first three of the game for Kittson County Central. It's Morgan Turn who connects from downtown. 2-point lead as Greyhounds going quickly the other way. It doesn't go. Now Turn bringing it up. They can tie or take the lead on this possession. Turn swinging it over. They'll try for the lead. It's short, and it'll be Burrock who will pull it down. Now it's Johnson. Johnson trying to spin away from Turn, was able to do so, gets it down low, and it'll be laid in by Callie Burrock. Burrock's laying gives Fosston a 4-point lead. Straying, now Folan. They set up White once again in the post, and this time she'll be fouled by Manakee. It's her first.
White has done a fantastic job of getting in the post. She gets her spot. She's able to post up and hold that defender off. It was a beautiful pass in. She's able to make the grab, and then more importantly, she takes it up strong, draws that foul, and is rewarded with 2 shots.
Greta Kuznia coming in for Kittson County Central. So does Hannah Warnke, as does Afton Lindgren. White goes 2 for 2 from the free throw line. She's now 5 of 5 in the game. She was 3 of 3 in the first half, and it's now a 2-point lead again for Fosston. 14.5 minutes left here in this second half. And this one's going to be an over and back, as Fosston couldn't keep it in their half, and it looks like it's going to be a timeout from Coach Viken. He is trying to get it, and now he'll be granted it at the 14:26 mark, as Fosston with a 35-33 lead, but they're going to take a timeout and talk things over. It'll be Kittson County Central ball when we return.
This is my farm.
Don't come out here and tell me what I need.
I need solutions that work and market options that are worth my time.
Small town support that sees the bigger picture.
A global network that empowers us. A co-op that's there for us every day.
As it was a Fosston timeout just taken a moment ago, but it's Kittson County Central with the ball. They trail by 2 as they trigger it in for Warnke. At the top, Folan. Down low, they get it outside. Kuznia, she can hit it from outside and does. Her first basket of the game gives Kittson County Central the lead at 36-35.
For those that don't believe in momentum, this is proving you wrong on this one.
In the corner, Warnke comes up with the steal, pushing it up ahead. Kuznia able to track down the loose ball. Can't get it to fall, but she is fouled.
What a tremendous play by Warnke. She steals the ball, was sort of starting to fall out of bounds. She saw 2 teammates running down the floor. She just chucked the ball into the front court, and Kuznia was able to catch up with it. What a great play by Warnke.
She really sees the floor well as Kuznia gets the first free throw to fall. It's Tessa Manakee, her second foul, and it'll be Lexi Mallon checking in with those 4 fouls here at the 13:55 mark of the second half.
I don't think it's coincidence. While Lexi Mallon has been on the bench, that's when Kittson County Central has made their runs.
Second free throw doesn't go, but able to get the offensive rebound. It's quickly turned over. Miley Hovey able to come up with the steal. Brindley Mallon gets it over to Johnson, and now it's Brindley Mallon once again. Johnson going to get away from pressure. They get into the corner for Lexi Mallon. Now at the top, it's Brindley Mallon. Straight away 3, bounces out. Offensive rebound. Lexi Mallon is able to draw the foul. Did a great job grabbing that rebound, not picking up her 5th.
Well, that's a gutsy play, but a play by a player that knows the game and knows I got to go get this and be smart about it at the same time. She just put her hand straight up, grabbed the rebound, and was rewarded as she'll be at the line shooting 2.
First free throw doesn't go.
And Mallon, the Mallon sisters, their mom, Rochelle Horn, now obviously Rochelle Mallon, married Nate. She was the coach for Fosston on those 3 state championship teams in the early 2000s.
Second one spins out. So Fosston still trailing by 2. And a foul is going to be called on the drive. It's going to go against Vanessa Johnson. That's her second, as the Bearcats will inbound on the baseline. Still looking, and now they'll find Morgan Turn. Turn in the lane, and got it to go. Morgan Turn up to 9 points, and the lead is up to 4 for Kittson County Central. Brindley Mallon across the timeline. Pass deflected by Warnke in the hands of Lindgren. Now it's Warnke. She finds Turn, and it's Kuznia. Kuznia, she'll spot up from 3. It's short, and Maneke able to get the rebound.
KCC on an 8-0 run right now.
Brindley Mallon. Back across for Johnson. Now it's Brindley Mallon once again, and Lexi Mallon. She'll try the 3 ball, and got it! A huge 3 from Lexi Mallon. Her second 3 of the game pulls Fosston within 1. Now it's Turn. Turn on the right wing. Going around a couple of screens, and now gets it for Lindgren, and that shot is short. Mallon able to scoop it up off the deck, and now racing into the front court, and layup doesn't go for Hovey. It'll be poked around, tipped out of play. It'll stay here with Fosston.
Well, good hustle by the Greyhounds, and able to get that in was Hovey. She took it right towards the basket. Was exactly what you want to do. Now we'll have White checking back in, as will Follin for Kittson County Central.
12:02 left here in the second half. 39-38, Kittson County Central with the lead. Brindley Mallon's 3 is short, as Turn able to collect the board, as it's Warnke bringing it up. Tried to force one down low. It was poked away, and a travel is going to be called on the Bearcats.
Well, that time the pass into the post. You try to get it into White, but it's very hard to get it at the top of the key straight in, especially when the defender's reaching across. That's where you have to go off to the right a little bit and then bounce it in.
Calling for it down low is Hovey. She gets it, and 1.
Well, Hovey was able to muscle one up there as she was getting pushed on the shot. She got run into there, and what concentration. And Hovey's given Fosston a nice spark here in the second half.
It's her first basket of the second half. She had a basket in the first half, but has had a huge contribution elsewhere on the floor. Now trying to complete the 3-point play, and she does. And now it's Fosston in the lead by 2. Now it's Kuzni on the left wing, getting it for Turn. Turn, drive, and kick, where she finds Peterson going baseline, but she stepped out of bounds. And again, a key time for Fosston to come up with the turnover, and they're going to try and add to their lead. Johnson walking it up, flips it over for Brindley Mallon. Now it's Hovey and Lexi Mallon at the top. It's Johnson just inside the 3-point line, banks it in. And Vanessa Johnson up to 10 points, and Fosston has their lead up to 4. Turn, nearly lost it. Trying to come up with it was Hovey, but it'll be a jump ball, possession arrow in favor of Fosston. And a great job from Brindley Mallon, Miley Hovey to kind of come up with the steal together, as it'll be Johnson. And now Brindley Mallon pushing it up ahead, tried to find Maneke as it was deflected out of play. Follin tried her hardest to chase it down. It'll be Berlin Strake who comes back in for Kittson County Central. So Fosston will have the ball here on the near side with Brindley Mallon inbounding. Lexi Mallon still in there with 4 fouls for Fosston. She has it now. Trying to get out of the double team, does. Puts up the floater, and it falls. Lexi Mallon up to 8 points. And the lead's up to 6 for Fosston, and it's going to be a timeout taken by Kittson County Central. 10:38 left in this second half. Fosston, they've recaptured the lead, and it's up to 6.
With the fall season right around the corner, Grove Mechanical in Crookston is ready to prepare you for winter. They suggest having your heating system serviced regularly to keep things running smoothly. A skilled technician will clean and service your heating equipment to ensure safe and efficient operation. It's never too early to get ready for the upcoming winter season. Before the cold sets in, call Grove Mechanical today, your hometown heating and cooling professionals. Give them a call, 218-281-3863, or visit their website, grovemech.com.
At OK Tire, we understand the drive it takes to make a game-winning play. With over 60 years of experience in the upper Midwest markets, our team is more than qualified to make sure you and your vehicle are feeling like a champion. Bring your vehicle to the employee owners that know how to level up your vehicle. OK Tire Store, now in Crookston.
Welcome back, as it will be Kittson County Central ball. They'll be inbounding with 10:38 left here in the second half. Kittson County Central, they like to score a lot of points, but when they're held to under 60, they're 1-2 on the season. Follin at the free throw line. It's it on the wing, where it's Straight. Now it's Peterson down low, had it knocked away, and it's going to stay here with the Bearcats. The Bearcats will inbound on the baseline with Berlin Straight. It's it in for Morgan Turn. Turn coming to the near side. They send the double team for White, and Lexi Mallon reached in there, was able to deflect the pass. It'll be a jump ball possession arrow, this time in favor of Kittson County Central, as they have 9 on the shot clock. So Straight will inbound on the baseline. Fires it in and finds Turn, who goes right to the basket. This one fell off the rim. Lexi Mallon able to pull it from off the ground, and it's going to be last touch by Kittson County Central, and a great effort from Lexi Mallon. So it'll be Brindley Mallon who will bring it up for Fosston. Now it's Johnson. It's it back for Brindley Mallon, and they get it over just in time as well. Now Lexi Mallon draws the foul as they sent the double team at her. This one's going to be McKinley Follin, her second. Both teams with 4 team fouls. Fosston trying to add to that 6-point lead as it's Johnson. Now it's Hovey over on the near side. Hovey looking for someone, finds Brindley Mallon, and we're going to get a foul called before the passes. She was trying to find Lexi Mallon down low. And Morgan Turn gets called for her second. She might have saved an easy basket for Lexi Mallon down low. So Manicky pops it in for Brindley Mallon. Now Hovey at the free throw line, trying to set up Lexi Mallon down low. And you could see she had to reach back from trying to reach in there, as Follin was able to come up with the steal. Now it's White on the block. She's fouled. That's going to be on Manicky. That's going to be her 3rd foul, as the fouls are quickly racking up for Tessa Manicky. It's the 5th team foul on Fosston. As White heads back to the free throw line. This one rattles in for White, who's up to 20.
Well, White, obviously, with 20 points, has had a great game, but also defensively, she's done a nice job there as well.
Callie Burrock checking in for Fosston. Second free throw is sunk by Cadence White.
More importantly, that stops the 8-0 or 10-0 run by Fosston.
Brindley Mallon. Now Lexi Mallon, after a little bit of a deflection, gets it back to Brindley Mallon. And a foul is going to be called against Lily Peterson. That'll be her second, and the next Bearcat foul will put Fosston in the bonus.
And that's huge, because we still have over half the second half to go. So that, if you're Fosston, you like the position you're in. And it seems like they are pretty good free throw shooters so far here tonight.
Both teams have shot the free throw fairly well as they find Johnson down low, and it's going to be a foul called.
That's going to be on turn. She can't, or no, they're going to call that on. Yeah, it is.
Yeah, they are going to call it on turn, yep.
So it's on turn, and she just reached from behind, tried to block the shot, but got some of the arm as well.
Johnson able to connect on the first. She's up to 11 points. She was fouled on the shot, so she'll have 2 free throws. Hannah Warnke coming in as will be Johnson with her second. This one off the rim and tracked down by Burrock. She's able to get the offensive rebound, and now it's Johnson. And having to try and deflect that one away was Lexi Mallon, but it's stolen as Stray going the other way. Nearly had it ripped away from her by Johnson. It's going to be a held ball. And Fosston has the possession arrow, and it's another great play from Vanessa Johnson.
Oh, and that's just great hustle. Some players might not sprint back as hard as they can, but Johnson did, and she was able to force the jump ball and get the ball back. So great hustle by Fosston.
A great job from her to not be frustrated by the missed foul shot either, to continue her effort as we're past the halfway mark of this second half. It's a 46-41 lead for Fosston, and a foul is going to be called in Kittson County Central, and that one is going to go against Lily Peterson. That's her third.
Peterson, she fell for that little pump, and Mallon lowered the shoulder right into her gut, and Peterson wasn't happy with the foul call, that's for sure.
And it'll be Brindley Mallon at the free throw line for a 1-and-1. This game is really played into the hands of Fosston as they are slowing the pace down. First free throw for Brindley Mallon, and she is able to knock it down. It's her first point of the second half as well. The lead is 6 now for Fosston as Brindley Mallon with their second free throw. Hits that one. Warnke racing into the front court. Double team once again sent to White. They have to get it to Warnke. Warnke trying to spin out of the double team, dropping it down low for Follin. And she tried to get it through 2 Greyhounds. Great save from Warnke. We have straightaway 3. That one is off the mark for Kuznia. Offensive rebound for Follin. Got it back and lays it in. McKinley Follin with 7 points. She's having a great night for Kittson County Central. Pulls them within 5. Burrock down low, lays it in. Just like that, the lead's up to 7 once again for Fosston. It's Warnke at the top. Now it's Kuznia. Over to the far side. They get it back at the top where Warnke had it poked away by Brindley Mallon, but was able to get it back. Kuznia, she'll try the 3. A foul is going to be called, and she'll have 3 foul shots.
Oh, that is a cardinal sin in basketball. Never foul a three-point shooter. And well, Kittson County Central going to be at the line shooting 3 shots with 7:37 remaining.
Kuznia able to rattle in the first. She's 2 of 3 from the free throw line. As this is going to be her second, and she buries it. Kuznia with 6 points on the evening with her 3rd free throw. She goes a perfect 3 for 3 from the free throw line. And it's a 4-point lead for Fosston, 50-46, with 7.5 left here in the second half. Johnson over to the near side, Manicky. I'm going to get it to the top. This is Brindley Mallon for 3. It's short. And rising up for the offensive rebound is Manicky. Brindley Mallon again. It's off the mark. And pinballs around. It's going to be Manicky who is fouled.
Boy, how did Fosston get the second rebound there? It went off the foam of the bottom of the backboard. Mallon was way off the mark on that one, but that also creates a different rebound. And Fosston was able to corral the loose ball after you said it was just bouncing around, and they get the first free throw.
That's a Manicky up to 12 points. able to hit yet another free throw. This one is short, and Maneke almost able to get it, and a foul is going to be called.
Oh, that Foland had the ball. She has every right to grab the ball. She was the first one to grab it, and they called the foul on her. That's not a good call on that one.
And importantly, that is the 10th team foul on Kittson County Central. It's Foland's third, and Maneke goes right back to the free throw line where she's 8 of 10 on the evening, but this one is short.
But on the flip side, Kittson County Central, they've got to be able to box out. That's way too many offensive rebounds here for Fosston in the last couple of possessions.
Really, the entire second half, it's been a lot of offensive rebounds for Fosston as Maneke able to knock down yet another free throw. 13 points for Maneke as Warnke flies up the floor and now has to get it back to Foland. Warnke gets it back for Kuznia. Kuznia going near side. Gets it back for Warnke. It'll be Lindgren. And Kuznia spinning. Lost it, and it's going to be a jump ball once again. Possession arrow in favor of Kittson County Central.
Good hands by Brinley Mallon. She came over and knocked the ball away as Kuznia was going with the spin dribble.
And Morgan Turn checking back in for Kittson County Central. She had a lot of clutch baskets for the Bearcats the other night. Trying for another one here. Couldn't get it to go, and an offensive rebound pulled down by Cadence White, and we'll have to see who the foul is going to be called on. It's Tessa Maneke, and that's going to be her fourth. So Lexi Mallon and Tessa Maneke, the two post players really for Fosston, both with 4 fouls, and we still have 6:43 left in this second half as White is able to hit the first.
So if I'm Coach Johnson, what do you think my game plan is?
You're going right back to Cadence White.
Yes, exactly.
And the other incentive is she has 23 points on the evening, too.
It's sort of a double no-brainer.
Yeah. 52-48. Fosston with the lead. And they have the ball right now as it's Brinley Mallon. Near side Maneke and Lexi Mallon trying to get through the double team. A lot of contact. Got her own shot. Got her own shot again. Had it rejected by White. Goes back to Maneke who flips it in. And it'll be a timeout taken by Fosston. More offensive rebounds, creating offense for the Greyhounds as they have a 6-point lead. They call time. It'll be Kittson County Central ball when we come back.
Shopping for groceries is easier than ever with Hugo's Family Marketplace. To simplify life, Hugo's offers convenient online shopping with delivery or curbside pickup at GoHugos.com. Even better, shop on the go with the Hugo's Family Marketplace smartphone app. Download e-coupons, recipes, grocery lists, weekly ads, and place your grocery order right from your phone. Save time and save big with Hugo's Family Marketplace, your hometown grocer since 1939.
You're gonna find more low prices, more great stuff when you go to Hugo's.
You've been waiting for a chance to do something that matters, something big without a big price tag. Welcome to Northland Community and Technical College. Here you can have a big impact on a small campus, in classrooms that mirror today's workplace, with instructors who teach from experience and know you by name. You've been waiting for a place like this. Are you ready?
Welcome back as it's Kittson County Central with the ball out of the Fosston timeout. Foland at the top. Now gets it into the corner as they get it back at the top for Kuznia. Now Foland down low, and that one doesn't fall. And it was Lexi Mallon able to grab another rebound as it's Brinley Mallon to bring it up.
Well, the game plan was all but executed. Took it right at Mallon, and she let the Foland go right by her.
Now it's Brinley Mallon for 3. Yes! Brinley Mallon with her second 3. She's up to 12 points. The Fosston lead is up to 9 with 5.5 left in the second half.
Big-time players make big-time shots. Mallon did that time.
Kuznia over for Foland. In the lane, nearly had it stripped from her. Foland going up with it too strong, and Brinley Mallon is there to clear the board. Now it's Lexi Mallon, and back for Brinley Mallon. Bounce it over for Johnson. They'll reverse it over to the left wing where it's Manicky. Brindley Mallon once again, down low, calling for it, and getting it is Lexi Mallon. She banks it in. She's up to 10 points. It's a timeout by Kittson County Central. An 11-point lead for Fosston as it's 59-48. 4:58 left in the second half as Kittson County Central calls time.
From shoulder to hand, hips to toes, and everything in between, the Riverview Health Orthopedic Team has you covered. With advanced training and joint replacements, upper and lower extremity, spine, foot, and ankle care, you know you'll be in good hands with Drs. Spinell, Schall, Sekundiak, Stanky, Kim, and Abasi. For appointments, call Riverview Clinic at 218-281-9595.
Riverview Health, exceptional people, exceptional care. Riverview Health.
Welcome back as Fosston has an 11-point lead over Kittson County Central here in the Section 8A Girls Basketball Championship game. The winner advances to state as it'll be Kittson County Central with the ball. Just under 5 minutes left. So it'll be Morgan Turn over for Strayg. Now it's Folan. Pass deflected, scooped up by Johnson. Now it will be Brindley Mallon. Over to the near side for Manicky. Able to pull that one in was Lexi Mallon. Now they get it inside, kicking it out for Manicky, and it's Johnson. Calling for it and getting it was Lexi Mallon. Taking a lot of time as Fosston. 10 on the shot clock. Shot is blocked by White, but Lexi Mallon able to track it down. Johnson, another three doesn't go. Another offensive rebound. It's Manicky calling for it and laying it in is Callie Burrock. It's a 13-point lead for Fosston.
And once again, offensive rebound and putback for Fosston.
Down low, they try and find White again, and able to wrestle it away was Manicky. She found Brindley Mallon. Now up ahead, Johnson. She is fouled, and she'll have 2 free throws.
Fosston has all the momentum on their side, and it's all come from offensive rebounds and hustle.
Vanessa Johnson back at the free throw line. She's had a crucial role in this game for Fosston. Doesn't get the first one to go. Hannah Warnke back in for Kittson County Central.
Fosston earlier this regular season took one on the chin. It was, a 30-point loss against Cass Lake Bena. And at that time, they focused and have been outstanding since that game.
Johnson able to hit the second free throw. It's a 14-point lead for Fosston. Now it's Turn. Long 2 off the mark. Brindley Mallon was trying to throw it to Lexi Mallon. It was last touched by Kittson County Central, and it'll be Fosston ball.
Well, a quick scoreboard update in the 8AA championship game. It looks like Perham is going back to state. 1 minute left, 72-54. They lead in that one. And in Section 6A championship, you have Underwood. Looks like they're going to go to the state tournament as well as they lead Hancock 63-47.
Our score here, 62-48 Fosston. With 3:31 left here in the second half, it'll be Greyhound ball on the baseline as they try and get themselves sorted. It'll be Brindley Mallon who will inbound.
And Fosston has done this with 2 of their leaders with 4 fouls apiece.
Brindley Mallon looking for another one. It bounces out, and it'll be Morgan Turn who gets the rebound. Brings it across the timeline, does Turn. Finds Warnke. She slashes to the basket. Didn't get it to go. Offensive rebound for White, and the putback is good. She's up to 25. And the press is on for Kittson County Central, trying to force a turnover. They're going to force the held ball, but the possession arrow's in favor of Fosston. And Kittson County Central making a substitution. Lily Peterson coming back in.
In that White basket, that stopped a 10-0 run by Fosston.
Manicky had to pick up her dribble. Lexi Mallon gets it across, and now it's Johnson. Fosston with the 12-point lead. It'll be Brindley Mallon on the drive off the glass, too strong. Johnson's there for an offensive rebound. trying to put it up, can't get it to go, and it's last touched by Fosston. It'll be Bearcat ball.
Well, Bearcats might have got one there. 2:44 remaining. It's not a lot of time left, but only 12-point deficit here for Kittson County Central. They need some points on this possession.
And we know they can score in a hurry, too, with that press. And a three, that was blocked, but it's going to be a foul called, and that's going to be 3 free throws again for Kittson County Central, the second time we've seen that in the half. And Tessa Manicky is fouled out of this game, and she fouls out with 15 points. And she gets a big ovation from the Fosston crowd.
Well, this is exactly what Kittson County Central wanted. They get a chance to score 3 points with the clock stopped. Manicky fouls out with the 5th foul. So things looking up right now for Kittson County Central, but they just missed the first of 3 free throws.
First one doesn't go for Morgan Turn. Manicky impressively 9 of 12 from the free throw line tonight. So the second free throw. That one is good for Morgan Turn, up to 10 points. She'll have a third free throw, trying to make it a 10-point ball game. And she's able to do just that. Going 2 of 3 from a free throw strike. So it's Lexi Mallon, now Brindley Mallon. Gets it over for Lexi. Lexi Mallon trying to get it into the front court. Chased from behind by Warnke. She poked it to Turn. Turn trying to go all the way to the basket, and she does, and lays it in. And it's going to be a timeout taken by Fosston, 62-54. The lead's down to 8 with 2:14 left here in the second half of the Section 8A championship game.
From shoulder to hand, hips to toes, and everything in between, the Riverview Health Orthopedic Team has you covered. With advanced training and joint replacements, upper and lower extremity, spine, foot, and ankle care, you know you'll be in good hands with Drs. Spinell, Schall, Sekundiak, Stanky, Kim, and Abasi. For appointments, call Riverview Clinic at 218-281-9595.
Riverview Health, exceptional people, exceptional care. Riverview Health.
And welcome back as it's Fosston with a 62-54 lead. Fosston calling the timeout as Kittson County Central, they're already on the floor. As with 2:14 left here in the second half, it's the winner. They go to state. Here in the Section 8A girls basketball championship game, it'll be Fosston with the ball. Coming out of the timeout as Kittson County Central, they were able to come up with a couple of turnovers here to see if Fosston's able to get it across the timeline cleanly and kill off some time. Lexi Mallon had it poked away. It's Turn who comes up with the steal and quickly banks it in. The lead's now just 6. Johnson on the near side had it poked away, but a foul is going to be called. And Vanessa Johnson able to get 2 free throws here with 2:04 left.
Well, a ton of time left, 2:04 remaining. It's only a 2-possession game, so these are, well, every free throw is going to be a big one for both teams. But Johnson at the line takes a deep breath, and she's ready to shoot.
12 points on the evening for Johnson. Now 13. 3 of 6 from the free throw line is Johnson, as Cadence White and McKinley Folan also return. The foul was on Morgan Turn. That's her 4th. So Johnson at the line for her 2nd. And she is able to hit that as well.
Big time free throws there.
Kuznia will come back in as they were trying to get the substitution in for Kuznia. The referees, they were ready to start play.
Yeah, weren't paying attention. You had somebody at the table, and after a made free throw, that allows you to get somebody in.
So here's Turn. Going off to the right side where she finds Peterson. Folan finds Kuznia. Now on the drive, they'll get it to Folan. Folan over on the right wing. Kuznia for 3. Greta Kuznia from downtown. And it's Now just a 5-point lead for Fosston. It's a timeout taken here with 1:42 left. Here in this second half, it'll be Fosston ball.
It's always growing season here at United Valley Bank. We're focused on growth for our customers and communities, success for farms and businesses, and improvement for ourselves. Partner with us, and you'll see firsthand just how much the right hometown banking team can change your perspective. Together, there's no limit to the heights we can reach.
United Valley Bank, our roots make us stronger.
Member FDIC, an equal housing lender.
Fosston with the ball, 102 seconds left in regulation. It's a 64-59 lead for Fosston. Lexi Mallon had to get rid of it. It's Brindley Mallon up ahead for Johnson. Johnson gets it to Burhock, who was calling for it. Now it's Hovey and Johnson. Brindley Mallon holding on to it. Gets it to Lexi Mallon. And Johnson. Johnson nearly lost the dribble. Had to pick it up, and now they still lose it, and Turn came up with the steal. It's Lily Peterson going the other way. She takes a tumble, and Hovey collects the loose ball. Brindley Mallon with it. And it's Johnson. Tossing it up ahead. She finds Hovey. Goes across court for Lexi Mallon. It's Brindley Mallon with a minute to go as Lexi Mallon gets it back. And she'll toss it over to the near side for Johnson. And that'll be a foul on Lily Peterson. That is her fourth. There'll be 2 more free throws here as 55.4 seconds left. It'll be Johnson back at the free throw line. She just made 2 huge free throws for the Greyhounds. And she'll have 2 more. And that one rattles in. Vanessa Johnson, what a game she is having, 15 points. Kuznia and Straight come back in for the Bearcats. It's now 65-59 as second free throw. That one is good for Johnson. 7-point lead for the Greyhounds as it's Straight. Getting it to Follin. Now it's Turn. On the drive, gets it outside. Straight. Now it's Kuznia. Kuznia sets up, tries the 3. That one bounces out. It's going to be last touched by Fosston. It'll stay here with the Bearcats. With 36.3 seconds left now for Kittson County Central. And each team with just 1 timeout. Possession arrow in favor of the Bearcats. They'll find Turn at the top. Down low, 3 defenders surrounding White as it's tipped away, and Brindley Mallon is able to come out with it, and she's fouled by Greta Kuznia. 27.8 seconds left. There'll be 2 free throws for Brindley Mallon.
Well, all Fosston has to do is just hit their free throws. They have so far this evening, and Mallon at the line, I would say it's a pretty good chance of hitting a couple more.
She gets the first. Up to 13 points. The senior at the free throw line for the second, trying to make it a 9-point lead for Fosston. And that one rattles out. It's Turn, bringing it up. Now far side, Straight. Follin, she'll release the deep 3. It's off the back of the rim. Johnson's able to track it down with 15. Now they push it up ahead. It's Lexi Mallon. Down low, Hovey. She's going to be fouled with just 9.7 seconds left. And Fosston is feeling it right now on the floor. Morgan Turn just picked up her 5th foul. She'll foul out of the game with 15 points. Hannah Warnke will come in. It'll be Hovey at the free throw line. She has 5 points on the evening. This one doesn't go. So it remains an 8-point margin as Fosston just 9.7 seconds away from going to state. Second free throw is too strong. Follin up ahead for Warnke. Warnke dropping it back. Long 3 on the way. That one's around and out. It's tapped out of play. It'll be Fosston ball with just 1.3 seconds left. Coach Johnson for Kittson County Central calls for no fouls, and it's going to be the Fosston Greyhounds. They win the section, and they're going back to state. The Fosston Greyhounds, just 2 losses on the year, 29-2. They claim the Section 8 and with a 67-59 victory.
Well, what a game by the Greyhounds. Their defense was the big key in the game, but also they were able to hit free throws. They were able to make key shots, but the biggest stat I think tonight is going to be offensive rebounds for Fosston. That was the difference maker here this evening.
Yeah, we talked a lot about it on the broadcast. Offensive rebounds and being able to control the pace, and they keep Kittson County Central under 60 points for the second time they've done that this season. Took overtime the first time for Fosston to win. They do it in regulation with a 67-59 victory as they are headed back to state for the first time since 2006.
And I'm going to hand over the microphone to Reed Froylan, the public address announcer, as he introduces all of the players for both teams as they get their medals and trophy.
Ladies and gentlemen, as we begin the presentation of tonight's awards, we would like to congratulate both teams and their fans and their bands on the good sportsmanship and wonderful crowd energy demonstrated throughout this tournament and this evening. Presenting the awards tonight will be the Activities Director from Kittson Central, Jamie Carr, the Activities Director from the Lancaster School, Mark Bernstrom, and the Activities Director from the Fosston School, Ryan Hanlon. They are assisted by Jim Weinzerl, representing the Region 8A Committee. The Section 8A runners-up in 2024 are the Kittson County Central Bearcats. Would members of the official squad please step forward as your name is called to receive your runner-up medals. Number 1, Hannah Warnke. Number 2, Aaliyah Vig. Number 3, Lily Peterson. Number 4, Berlin Streg, excuse me. Number 5, Morgan Tern. Number 10, Afton Lindgren. Number 11, Hadley Nordine. Number 12, Kamala Hansen. Number 13, Cadence White. Number 14, Ellen Hillman. Number 20, McKinley Folland. Number 21, Olivia Vogley. Number 22, Greta Kuznia. Number 24, Casey Whaling. Student Manager, Chloe Lindegard. Student Manager, Kaylee Preble. And the coaching staff, Assistant Coach, Mark Bernstrom. Assistant Coach, Mark Christensen. Assistant Coach, Michael Steen. And Head Coach, Mark Johnson. And now, with the captains of the Kittson County Central Bearcats, please step forward to receive your Section 8A runner-up trophy. Congratulations to the Bearcats on an outstanding season. The Section 8A champions are the Fosston Greyhounds. Forward is to receive your championship medal. Number 2, Madison Bailey. Number 3, Vanessa Johnson. Number 5, Tegan Dupong. Number 11, Callie Burrock. Number 12, Gretchen Anderson. Number 13, Miley Hovey. Number 22, Lexi Mallon. Number 24, Abigail Seed. Number 25, Tessa Manicky. Number 31, Brielle Dupong. Student Manager, Ava Hayes. Student Manager, Lexi Illies. Student Manager, Claire Klinkhammer. Student Manager, Nora Marcus. Student Manager, Hattie Kwam. And the coaching staff, Assistant Coach, Sean Benson. Assistant Coach, John Ekman. And Head Coach, Kelly Viken. And now will the captains of the Fosston Greyhounds step forward to receive your Section 8A Championship Trophy. The Greyhounds will represent Section 8 at the Minnesota State Class A Girls Basketball Tournament with quarterfinal games beginning at 11 a.m. on Thursday, March 14th at the Maturi Pavilion on the campus of the University of Minnesota. Ladies and gentlemen, this concludes our award ceremony. Please remember to pick up your garbage and place it in the garbage cans on your way out. And thank you for attending the Section 8A Girls Basketball Tournament. Remember to buckle up and drive home safely.
That is Mr. Reed Froyland, the public address announcer. We thank him for letting us use his golden tones. And we'll see if we can get maybe a player or two from Fosston, also get Coach Beacon. They're going to be cutting down the nets as well here at Ralph Engelstad Arena.
What a game that it was, 67-59, Fosston with the victory. Last year, they fell 3 points short of advancing to state. This year, they were able to get the victory over Kittson County Central, who had an exceptional season, 24-5 for Kittson County Central. Just one senior, Ellen Hillman, for Kittson County Central. As Fosston taking the pictures right now before they cut down the nets. Again, it's been 18 years since Fosston last made it to state, 2006. And in those early 2000s, it was Kittson Central back then, and Fosston making a lot of appearances in state. And this year, it's the Greyhounds. Record of 29-2, they'll be entering state. They were the #1 seed in the East subsection, claiming the East subsection championship just 2 nights ago, and now a section championship. And it'll be interesting to see who's going to be the first one to cut down the nets. As they line up now, it's like it'll be Brindley Mallon. 13 points, the senior had a huge impact in this game. As it looks like we have Coach Kelly Viken with Chris Feed downstairs. As Chris, take it away.
We are here with the champion head coach, Coach Viken. Coach, first of all, congratulations, and what an effort by the girls tonight.
What an effort by the girls is right. We've shown it all year, mental toughness. We got off to a really good start. Got a little shaky. Their press got to us, but we got our composure back and settled down, and then did enough down the stretch to come out here with a win.
Lexi Mallon got into some foul trouble, and I don't think it was coincidence. When she went out, they made a little bit of a run each time.
Yep, she's huge for us defensively and especially offensively. Big target for us to throw to, especially when they're trying to press us or trap us hard. Nice big target. She's got soft hands, good with the basketball, can shoot the three, score inside, so it really hurt when she come off the floor. But you know what, Tessa Manicky, we moved her over onto the big girl, and she did a heck of a job working on the big post player. And then we had Brindley at the end after Tessa fouled out, but you know, it was a good team effort.
Well, and exactly, you had great passing, I thought, but the offensive rebounds, I think, might have been the difference here tonight.
Well, that's kind of been our thing all year, is to try and get more offensive rebounds than the other team, gives us more opportunities. Try to win the turnover battle. I'm sure we didn't win that tonight, but again, picking up those offensive rebounds gives us those extra offensive possessions.
Let's go back to the regular season. You took one on the chin against Cass Lake Bena. What did that do to you the rest of the way? It seemed like, did that maybe get the girls to, I don't want to say refocus, just ran into a buzzsaw that night?
We did run into the buzzsaw last night. We were missing a starter, plus we had some sickness going on. But, you know, that's not an excuse. They came and played really well. We didn't handle the pressure. And maybe that helped us out now. You know, it was a loss late in the season, maybe get us a little more refocused, and look where we're at.
And they say if you learn from a loss, it's not a bad thing, especially in the regular season.
Well, we do say from time to time, either we're winning or we're learning from a loss.
Well, you're learning from a win here tonight.
That as well, yes.
How does this feel, though?
I don't know if it's sunk in, to be honest with you. I've been here, I don't know, what's this, third time now or fourth time, and finally to break through and get to state. These seniors have really worked hard. In the off season, they've been working their whole high school career, elementary, junior high, and now it's paid off.
And as you said, an all-around team effort, that makes it even better.
Absolutely, a good team win. You know, the other day, Tegan stepped in and played really well for us, and Miley was a little bit shaky that night. Now tonight, Tegan didn't have her best game, but Miley stepped up to the plate tonight.
Are you afraid of heights, Coach? Are you afraid of heights?
No, I guess they took the net down already.
Oh, sorry about that. And I think you get to cut the other one down too next.
No,
but
I said only one.
Oh, okay, but we'll let you go. Congratulations, Coach.
Thank you.
That's the head coach of the Fosston Greyhounds, Coach Kelly Viken. We thank him for talking with us. Yeah, we'll take. Yeah. Yep. First, we'll talk with Brindley Mallon. And Brindley, how does it feel?
Feels amazing, like best day of my life.
Guide us maybe through the game, and it was a back and forth battle. You were able to get that big lead early, and you obviously played pretty well at the start.
Yeah, we knew that after Wednesday's game, seeing KCC coming back from an 18-point deficit, that they weren't going to give up easy. So we saw that too. They came back, took the lead, but we never gave up. We say that when it's playoffs, it's all mental, and we think we have the strongest mental team right now.
It seems like you're able to come up with some big steals, but also some big baskets throughout the game. Was that the case?
Yes, we definitely don't care who scores or when, just whoever does it, that's what we want as a team win.
You get to go to state. Has that sunk in yet?
Not really. I'm sure it won't until we actually leave.
Well, congratulations on the win and best of luck at state.
Thank you.
That's Brindley Mallon, and now we're going to be talking with Callie Burak. And Callie, how does it feel?
It feels so unreal right now. So unreal.
You were able to get a lot of offensive rebounds as a team, and how big was that for you guys here tonight?
It was huge. We knew we had to control the boards, offense and defense, just get those second opportunities and keep them off the second opportunities.
How about in the second half when they made a little bit of a run? What were you thinking at that point?
I kind of let my nerves get the best of me there a little bit, but we had it. We just had to stay calm, and I knew we had it.
And it seemed like you let the nerves get you, but then you settled in and then took care of business.
Yeah, we did.
Again, I'll ask you, has it sunk in that you're going to state? Probably not until you walk into the big arena.
It hasn't. It's so unreal.
Well, congratulations on a great season and best of luck at state.
Thank you.
And now we're going to talk with Vanessa Johnson. And Vanessa, tell us about that three that you made down on that side. I think it was that side. You were sort of leaning in. You're able to make that, and that turned out to be a big shot at the time. You saw the defender coming at you, and how did that all go?
Oh, I just shot like a normal shot. I just blocked everything out and just hoped and prayed it went in.
You're able to come up with some big shots throughout the game. And were you feeling it here today?
Oh, I was feeling good out here. I knew that we all had the skills to come out here and win.
Yep. And to come away with the big win and to go to state, again, how does it feel?
Unbelievable.
Well, congratulations. I see they're taking a picture, so we'll let you go over, but best of luck at state.
Thank you.
And we have one more, and we're going to talk now with Tessa Manicky. And Tessa, you were able to hang in there as long as you could with those fouls, but you had a huge game, a lot of rebounds, and you're able to get a bunch of points as well. How does this feel?
Unreal. I can't even believe it. It hasn't sunken in yet, but we worked hard through it, and when we were playing faster than we wanted to, we slowed down, and that got us back in the game.
And to be able to hold off a couple of their runs, how important was that?
It was really important just to stay level. We didn't want to get too high, too low. We just wanted to stay going at our pace and keep going.
How important was that big lead early in the game?
It was really important. It got us riled up right away, and even when they came back, I could tell we were playing faster than we wanted to, but then we got back to our pace, and it went the way we wanted it to.
Well, congratulations. I see they're ready to take a picture, so I'll let you go, but best of luck down at state.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Now we'll send it back up to you guys.
Thank you very much, Chris, as that was the four seniors for Fosston of Brindley Mallon, Vanessa Johnson, Callie Burrock, and also Tessa Manicky doing interviews with us. We thank all four of them and congratulate them and all of the Fosston Greyhounds as they take a picture. They're going back to state for the first time since 2006. Let's take a look at the scoring in this game. Leading Fosston, it was Vanessa Johnson. She had 16 points for the Greyhounds. She had 3 just the other night in the East Subsection Championship game. A huge game, 16 points. She led the way for Fosston. 15 points for Tessa Manicky. She had 9 of those points coming from the free throw line. 9 of 12 from the free throw stripe. Overall, 15 points for Tessa Manicky. Brindley Mallon, she had 13 points for Fosston. And also it was Lexi Mallon. She had 10 points and did an excellent job managing her foul situation. 3 first-half fouls, ended with 4. Did not foul out in this game. Callie Burrock, she had 8 points for the Greyhounds. And also it was Miley Hovey had a couple of big baskets. She had 5 points for Fosston and 1 as well, as that was all the scoring for the Greyhounds. On the other side, it was Cadence White leading the way. Once again, she had 25 points this evening. And Morgan Turn, she had 15 for the Bearcats, 10 points for Greta Kuznia, including 2 threes. McKinley Fallon, she had 7 points. Afton Lindgren, she had 2 points for Kittson County Central. That was all the scoring that they had. Cadence White also was 9 of 9 from the free throw line. The Bearcats 16 of 18 from the free throw line as a team, 19 for 30 for Fosston, as again they win the Section 8A championship game by a score of 67-59. And as we take a look here at our Draft Sports Bar and Grill scoreboard update, again, here's 67-59, Fosston with the victory. Earlier today, in boys hockey for the section for the Class A semifinals, a pair of overtime victories. It was St. Cloud Cathedral with a 4-3 win over War Road. Hermantown, they took down Matamidi in a wacky one, 7-6. That one was also in overtime, so it'll be St. Cloud Cathedral and Hermantown for the Class A championship game. As we heard some other scores throughout the game. I believe it was Perham who got the victory there, as Chris will get some more scores.
And we have in the 8AA, it was Perham beating Pelican Rapids 75-57. So that was number 6 versus number 7 in the state. Perham probably going to have a chance to do some good things down at the state tournament. Also in AA, Crosby Ironton, number 5 ranked, beat number 8th ranked Pequot Lakes 48-45 in AA championship games. As we look at Class A, and the Section 3A champion, it was Southwest Minnesota Christian beating Minneota 58-38. That was a number 10 versus number 9. And Section 4A, Mare Lutheran beat Lester Prairie 77-36. In Section 7A, number 3 ranked Mount Iron Buell beat Cromwell Wright 77-35. Section 2A, it was Buffalo Lake Hector Stewart beating Springfield 79-60. Number 7th ranked Underwood knocked off number 2 ranked Hancock 71-61 in Section 6A. And Section 5A, Walker Hackensack Akeley leads Bram 44-41 with 12 minutes left in that one. So those are some of the scores in the basketball tournaments across girls basketball in the state tonight.
In a game that was on KROX radio, the Minnesota Golden Gophers get a 5-1 victory over Penn State. That was game 1 of the Big Ten Tournament Best of 3 series. Well, what a game that it ended up being. It was Fosston with a 67-59 victory over Kittson County Central. And again, congratulations to the Bearcats on a phenomenal season, 24-5. Again, they say goodbye to just one senior, Ellen Hillman. And surely we'll be seeing plenty more of Kittson County Central with this excellent group that they have. But it's the Fosston Greyhounds who are heading back to state as they win at 67-59. Thank you very much for watching, and thank you to all of our great sponsors who help make this possible. Without our sponsors, we would not be able to do this. So the best way to thank those sponsors is to patronize those businesses. And if you can't do that, at the very least, just swing on by and say thank you for being a sponsor of high school athletics on KROX. For Bo Melby, who was running the camera and producing the stream, for Chris Fee, who is down on the sidelines giving us interviews and his great insight, I'm Tyler Hergert signing off for the evening. 67-59, Fosston over Kittson County Central. The Greyhounds are going back to state. Thank you for watching, and we will see you next time on